Good morning. See that there, guys? That's not just the sun. It's not. It's a representation. There's the will and then the representation. If you like a bit of Arthur. Oh! Golden hour commences here, and whoa, 4K, you see every single blemish, and wow, whoa. Anyway, we're gonna go there. Let's see if we can get some skyscrapers in the shot. Let's see if we can get them in. That's where we're gonna go, guys. And I'll bring you some nice photons from the city center today. Okay, everybody, it's Friday. Good morning, welcome to a sunny Manchester. It's about 9-something a.m. Gonna do a little walk around before I go meet the American at the library to take his statement. I got triggered this morning, and I mean triggered hard. Adrenaline, endorphins, cortisol, everything squirted out of their glands into my bloodstream. I was watching a protest, some mini riot thing happening outside. Good morning. Don't mind me just ranting. You guys are... no, I'm talking about all sorts of other things. But anyway, good morning, guys. Thanks for noticing. I appreciate that. Thank you. Very kind of you. So there was a protest in Kenosha about the Kyle Rittenhouse verdict that's coming soon. And I saw a professional cameraman. He had one of those Canon 1Ds with, $20,000 worth of lenses on it, trying to do his job. And some young thug decides to slap his camera very hard, trying to break it. And the exact same thing actually happened to me right here on Saturday, where the rotund harpoon bait tried to, well, she actually did slap my phone out of my hand, but I managed to catch it, so no harm done. And it goes to show the incredible attacks and hatred that humble photon collectors suffer just trying to do their jobs, or even for a hobby. So many people post to YouTube for a hobby because it's fun. It's nice. It's nice to put something together from scenes that you capture. So it got me thinking. There's a great line I actually, funnily enough, heard in an AJ movie. I don't know if it was Endgame or something. I think it might have been Endgame. Some old Texan sat in his car saying, God, I won't try and do the Texan accent, but he says, good deeds are done in the sunshine. Evil deeds are done in darkness. And what people with evil in their hearts want is to be able to do evil, do bad things, have bad thoughts, have bad physical actions, and for no one to see it. You know, like for me, filming around Manchester, I'm pretty much now, I am the warlord of Manchester now. They don't mess with me. It can almost get boring, but every once in a while, some cracky will get physical, and I have to, yeah, I have to do what I have to do. But just seeing that poor professional guy in Kenosha, some middle-aged normal man trying to do his job, having his big professional camera smacked out of his hand, it wound me up. It made me realize it was never about the photons. It was all about bad people wanting to do bad things without suffering any consequence. Because trust me, these low-level people, these low-level imps, they don't do that shit if they know people are watching, if they know people are recording, which is why they hate the photon collector so much. There's a group of police or police community support. What we'll do, we'll end this particular rant on the cops. We'll see what they say, and they'll go meet up with the American. Oh, I think all three are police. No, I can tell by the helmets. 2 are police. No, all 3 are police. Morning, guys. You all right? Hiya. Hello. Hello. And there you have it, guys. So many people ask, what is Santa Claus's favorite garden activity? Well, clearly it's hoeing. What is up with the smoky buses down Oxford Road? What is going on? Let's go 10 times zoom. Let's go 20 times zoom. Nothing, it's just the engine. But look at that golden hour sunshine. Let's come back. Cut! Okay everyone, we're here in Piccadilly Gardens on Friday. It's busy. It's too busy. It's what, 2, 3 o'clock? Who keeps track? I don't have a 9 to 5. Now the big question is, why are Britain and Sweden epic chads in the worldwide Koof Olympics? Why are we gold medalists when other countries have even failed to finish? I can't talk about Sweden. I don't know Sweden. I don't know the politics of Sweden, but I know the politics of Britain. I am British and I've lived in Britain for 20 years. I've always been British. I just lived internationally before that. Great Britain isn't great because it's a big country. It's not great like that. It's great because British people don't fall into extreme ideologies like they did in Europe in the 20th century, like young people are doing in America in the 21st century, like we're seeing resurgent far left and far right around the world. Now, British people never like that sort of nonsense. I'll tell you a statistic and you can validate this. For World War I, a quarter of British volunteers, men, that volunteered to join the armed forces were rejected for medical reasons. A quarter! Do you know what the biggest reason was? Malnourishment. Now, if you're ideologically driven and you go to your local union meeting, whatever meeting, and the local Lenin, the local Trotsky, he'll convince you the reason you're poor is because of the rich. They have the means of production. Now, when you actually scratch beneath the surface, when you actually look into things with like clear eyes and strong lenses, you find out that shortages, malnourishment, things in the past was because everything was shit. Everyone was disorganized. It was hard to do anything. My granddad, born in 1912, was rejected. He volunteered to fight in World War II, and he was rejected on medical grounds. He could have blamed the local lord, the Earl of Selkirk, the Duke of Roxburgh. It's his fault. But, you know, looking at the world now, Britain has pretty much the same stats as Germany or Austria. New infections, hospitalizations, big problems. And unlike Austria and Germany, we're not having a lockdown for the unvaxxed. We're not making the unvaccinated wear little armbands with little yellow stars of David so that we can tell straight away. We're not going to put them in camps in this country. So optimism reigns supreme. Maybe, just maybe, it's going to be okay. And one thing I know for sure, there's a big difference between coming up with law, edict, new legislation, new act, law. There's a difference between throwing paper around and trying to get millions of people to comply. So, as a Chinese proverb says, let them live in interesting times, and we shall see. Alright guys, here's the Christmas markets, Piccadilly Gardens, and I was wondering how long it would be before the peace barriers were installed. Obviously you guys know what I mean. There's a lot more that you're not seeing inside here, and it's to stop car ramming attacks. Clearly, we're in the age of the crazy. We're in the red honking clown nose. We have to have peace barriers here at Christmas. Guys, I'm just going to the bar now. Is it 2 pints of Stella? 2 pints of Stella, my round? Nice one. Do you drive a 4x4 Jeep or Range Rover in the city? You could be entitled to free therapy on the NHS. Megacore, profit before people. Now obviously it's satire, it's making a climate change point. If it was purely a psychological point, I'd almost have a chuckle and agree. But there's always something much more nefarious behind it. Alrighty then. Okay, so I was watching the news a couple of days ago. 9 eco-warriors from a campaigning group called Insulate Britain. Everyone in Britain knows who they are. Every single person who watches my channel that's here in the UK will know who Insulate Britain are. For my international audience, they were a group of ecological campaigners who would block motorways, big roads, big motorways. Got very controversial because they were blocking little children having cancer treatments. They were blocking grannies getting medical help. They were even blocking insulation lorries trying to deliver insulation to various buildings to save the environment. And they thought they were untouchable. As you know, the COP26, the big environmental meeting that we had here in the UK and Scotland, the Insulate Britain were like, they will never throw us in jail with a climate conference going on. So no, they were right. Britain threw them in jail after the climate conference. They all got 4-month sentences, and the really arrogant one who said, oh, you have to jail me or I'll just keep blocking motorways forever, he got a 6-month jail sentence. These people will miss Christmas at home with their families, which is kind of a big deal. When they thought that they were untouchable, they thought that there would never be any issue, and the establishment called their bluff. And I'll tell you why they called their bluff. They discovered just how easy and effective it was to block motorways, and we can't have that in a stable and civilized country, because you can't block public highways again and again and again and get away with it. And here we are, armed police with big rifles. Why not? The officers behind me, we were just chatting about Christmas markets, security, and do you know what they're carrying? They're carrying the commando version of the Heckler & Koch G36 assault rifle, which has a 30-round see-through plastic magazine for quick checking to see how many 5.56 NATO rounds you still have left. As opposed to the British SA-80, it refuses to have the bullpup design, but as you can see, he has the front grip and the collapsible stock, because in an urban environment, sometimes they will need to move their rifle around in a very tight space to take care of bad people. As someone said to me last week, they were very upset that there were armed police walking around, and I said to them, I said, well, if someone gets a bit bomby or a bit stabby, someone gets a little bit stabby, you'll be quite glad that these men. And anyway, I like them, because I went up to them and they both said, hello Charlie, so they've got good taste as officers. And I'll let them carry on with work now, because yeah. Hello, hello. People meeting up. Well, I'll put it all up myself. Well, watch out. Oh, thank you. Saved my life. The guy was, oh my God. I'm starstruck. Thank you, man. Yeah, so yeah, you should come down. Bring any, like, check my story, and all the details are on there. But we're having, I call it a street rave. 7 PM, right there. Nice one. Big love, G. Take it easy, man. Enjoy. Take care. Oh shit, that'll be copyrighted. Then, on the big line. Yeah, go on, you do it, ready? Go on, you do it. Huh? You just put the... Learning how to DJ, boys. Yeah, come on. Did you do the Diwali festival on YouTube? Yeah, nice one, dude. Take it easy. All right, mate. All good.
When you see Shem's face.
Kevin and the robbers, there they are. I had a friend in Edinburgh. We'd go out clubbing on a Friday, Saturday night, and he used to get so spangled we called him Double Drop. Double down? Double down? Just give me 2 fingers of bourbon. Just want to show you a bit of a back alley, bit of graffiti. Sometimes the chaotic but colourful is also interesting. kegs, not powder kegs, beer kegs. Yep. Yep. Thought that was an old man. It's a space monkey. I think it's a space monkey. Or it's a very simian looking elderly gentleman. Blue hair, be careful. And yeah. Corporate flying ducks, why not? They're interesting. And we scroll down, there's graffiti on graffiti on graffiti. There's a lady whose eyeballs, neck, and her two mammaries are bleeding black. Got this gentleman here who's a thought criminal. You've got Michelle Pfeiffer in Batman Returns. And which was the one that I liked? Oh, there's a few I like. But don't know, Nutcracker, that made me lol. Nutcracker in it. And that's someone's art. Is it an original? Oh, there's more art! 3D art! Now, it would be interesting to know the intention of this fly poster, bill poster. It looks old, but you know, it could be within the last 2 years. There's some very ancient, not ancient, but there's some Oriental writing, Chinese, Korean, or Japanese. I can't tell the difference. Actually, I can. It's Japanese. Viewers, will you agree with me? Japanese. It is Japanese, isn't it? But I don't think that's to do with the current worldwide pestilence we're in right now. I honestly don't. Everyone here in the Northern Quarter, the question here from the Guardian advert is where will the next Greta read about the current one? And, yep, it's still golden hour. Let's go ask that butcher's quarter if he'll give me permission to film in his store. I want to film his meat. Guys, I'm just walking down Tibb Street, I believe, and I saw like a blast from the past, something so aesthetic and traditional and nice that I had to come and ask the guys if I could film it, and they said yes, so just enjoy it, guys, as we reverse out. And can you guess what it is? Is it a cheesemonger? Anyone seen the meat yet? Yep, it's a butcher and cheesemonger. Now, I'll look out behind me so I don't reverse into anything bad, but thank you very much, guys. Cheers. Walking past this military surplus shop, I got a bit of a fright. Jeez. Well, it's sunset in about an hour on Friday, so Shabbat Shalom to all my Jewish viewers. And we still haven't uncovered who the menorah Jewish graffiti artist is. That's been very productive with his spray can around Manchester. Shabbat Shalom. Okay guys, just enjoy the Edge Street walk down. I've featured it before, but it's always worth having another look. The Deadstock General Store. In our building. Super anachronistic. They've got little biodomes. Look at that. Actual little biodomes. There's another one. And again, it's brushes and hats and other cool stuff. Let's carry on. Enough plugging. Enough plugs. Quite a happy street, and it's always worth pausing to just take in the size of this giant white cockerel. No, that's a turkey. How would that? Nice facial ball sack. You can see everything. There was, I think it was here before, there was a kind of pay what you want kind of shop here. There was a London-based YouTuber. He came to Manchester, managed to have lunch for like 11p. Don't know how it worked, but vegan diner. It's not even open. Why is the vegan diner not open? Oh, it is open. There they are, vegans. Got to be careful around vegans. They say it's about saving animals, but you scratch a bit beneath the surface, it's actually about control. And that's that. Faux graffiti, faux edge, fake trendiness. It's an advert for, I'm not even going to say it. What? Make the season anything but ordinary. I think after the 2 years we've had, I think people are actually wanting a little bit of ordinary. sure. Alright everyone, this shot's just for the aesthetics. Narrow buildings, you'll see this a lot in Holland, in Amsterdam. Hooks, levers to bring in furniture because the staircases would be so narrow. Abel Haywood again going on that whole Phileas Fogg, steampunk Victorian era. Jesse Haywood's remarkable gin and food emporium. And it's quite nice in there. I've gone in for food quite a lot. And then we come round, you see the graffiti. And I'll come back to wide angle. Hey dude, and we'll walk through. And I just want to show you the health warning and then we'll go find another shot. Careful. You know, it's about time we started banning hot people from public places. They make us less hot people feel bad. You will be refused entry if you're too hot. Perceptive of you will know that I cracked this exact same saying at the exact same poster, but my God, a month and a half ago might as well be 17 years ago. And that made me chuckle. Get a job. I get a job shouted at me a lot until I made the things that they're telling me to get a job against my actual job. Go man in kilt. Yeah, we're just in time for the police convention. You'll never have seen so many officers in one place. Hello! A rival faction there, guys. Be careful with those two. Hello, all good. Just a YouTuber, don't mind me.
No, I've seen your channel.
Oh, nice one, mate. Are these bomb dogs or drug dogs?
Explosives.
Oh, explosives. Oh, good, because I've got some herbal tobacco on me.
Oh, have you?
No, I haven't really. I'm only joking.
You don't train on that, I know.
I know, yeah, no, good on you. No, quite right. It's so much safer for someone like me as a filmmaker with you guys here.
Yeah,
no one's.
I know you don't get any hassle.
Yeah, no one's attacking me. But anyway, I'll let you get on. But thank you very much.
All right.
See you, doggy. Take care. Oh, he's well trained. He knows not to get bothered. Nice one, mate. Take care. Anyone who doesn't believe that a police presence can have an effect on an area has never spent time here outside McDonald's in Piccadilly Gardens. It's amazing how much your humble photon collector is respected and allowed to carry on with his photon collection when there's armed police hanging out. It's amazing just how nice everyone is to me. Well, fellow travelers, it's been a long while till the German markets came to town. For many a year. Don't stop. Yeah, oh no, here we go. For many a year, tired travelers have come to this town seeking fame, glory, and above all, some gold. And only in the last week has the environment become safe enough to hold an expensive smartphone out at arm's length here in Piccadilly Gardens and not be worried about it. But there's cops. Check out, cops everywhere. Everywhere. Oh, the dog has smelt something in Sports Direct. But these are explosive dogs, not druggy. These are not snitches, these dogs. These are looking for bad people. Now, you might all be wondering, why is there so many police here in the Christmas market? It's because of what happened outside the Liverpool hospital a few days ago. There's a lot of people coming into this country suddenly saying, oh, I found Jesus, converting to Christianity. And of course, then they try and do what they try and do. And luckily for us, the only person he hurt was himself. But the threat level in this country has been elevated from critical to severe. I don't know, I thought those words were synonyms, but they're obviously using a better thesaurus than I am. And in the British lexicon, severe is more severe than critical, I think. Oh, okay, it's the scene down the bottom of New Cathedral Street. We come here to the Old Wellington pub. Here's my stone of destiny. I like to sit there and rant. And we come round. It's very busy. Okay, seen from the other side here on the Corn Exchange. Commodities, food commodities. Founded 1837, rebuilt 1903. And again, never seen so many cops. in one place. Here we have the armed ones, but without the G36 rifle. These are just Glockers. Some people play Roblox. These guys carry Glocks. Yep, I'll see myself out, guys. It's the best I could do. I want to know if they can actually police. You know, can they wrestle with drunks? Can they arrest thieving teenagers and stuff like that? Hey guys. Yeah. I don't know. I'd say the guns are like a hindrance if they want to do regular police work, but they're not here for regular police work. They are here to minimize the damage if anyone goes, you know what I mean. I don't want to be Mr. Randy Pan, the panic man, but I must admit, maybe it's the policing. Maybe they're responding to a credible threat that we don't know. You never know. But for me, standing in there, in the throng of people, in a big crowd, I did not feel comfortable. I am glad that, you know, just around here, look, even more. I am glad that it's very well surveillanced, but we know how these things go. There's a few seconds before anyone can respond where the majority of the bad things happen. So I'm not here to give advice, but I would just say, if you're a family person with young kids, knowing the climate we're in, I would just be very, I don't know, I wouldn't bring my kids into Manchester city centre in this climate. I just wouldn't. And I actually wanted to throw my phone across the room in anger, but the 10th victim, the 10th person to pass away, was a 9-year-old boy from Travis Scott in that concert. He was number 10, a 9-year-old boy. He was in a medically induced coma. He was on his father's shoulders when the concert crush began, and his father got knocked unconscious. And it's too much of a horror story to carry on. All I'm saying is, the world's a bit crazy to bring your small children to mass spectator events. That's just my opinion. Hey cops, follow that tram. Follow the tram. Taxi! You know, in this country we've got quite a, as was exposed by Edward Snowden, not just America, every Western nation has extreme surveillance tactics. Everyone's messages are getting checked, and it is weird. But as I can imagine, as what happens after every attempted incident, I can imagine the online encrypted forums, wherever these bad people chat to each other, however they communicate, leaving their messages in the Gmail draft messages so it doesn't actually go over, and then someone else logs in, checks the Gmail draft messages, doesn't get sent over the internet. That's one of the ways they did it 20 years ago. I can imagine your IT guys, your analysts over in GCHQ, Government Communications Headquarters, MI5, MI6, SO, the specialist police ones that deal with counter extremist insurgency groups. Can you imagine the amount of messages of copycatters, of fans, of low-level scumbags praising what happened in Liverpool, saying, "Oh, next time, brother, we'll get 50 of them, we'll get 100 of them." And so it must be very stressful right now with everyone walking around in very big groups for the security services to try and maintain an element of balance. Because you can't, you know, in a civilized, you can't just send everyone home. That would be as bad as the lockdowns. But on the flip side, it is unnerving. I'll pose under this green light. Oh, it's gone green. Nice green glow to my face. But on the flip side, it is unnerving to be in a mass crowded event, having so many police and so many armed police monitoring it. It is scary. Okay, directly in front of me is an undercover officer with earpiece. Where are you? And I'm so... And I'm so sorry. I cannot sleep, I cannot dream tonight. I need somebody and always. The sick, strange darkness come creeping on, so haunting every time. And as I stared, I counted west with all the spiders and catching things and eating their insides. My indecision to call you and hear your voice of treason when you come home and stop this pain tonight. Stop this pain, don't waste your time, honey. You're already a voice inside my head. Miss you, don't waste your time, honey. You're already a voice inside my head. Peace be upon them all. It's okay, it's okay. Dude, you're my friend. It's okay to video. I do a YouTube. It is okay. I'm filming now. It's okay. What do you mean not allowed? Miss you, miss you. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Anyway. Well, I was trying to say Abraham would approve. It's all Abrahamic. Islam, Judaism, Christianity. But let's say they're having a Ramadan meal, a celebratory Eid Mubarak, and I turn up with a Bible, start preaching about Jesus, playing some gospel songs. And I don't like how he's trying to shut down the Photons. I've always gotten on well with him in the past. He has no idea about my proud Arab DNA. No, but you're in public. Nobody has permission in public.
Okay, not for this table, okay.
No, for the tape, you're in public. This is Great Britain. You can film anything in public. Sharia is the way to God. Sorry?
Allah guide you to the truth, inshallah, one day.
Yeah, cool. You too. I didn't understand, but yeah, you too, dude. What? I just filmed. I'm a YouTuber. I'm a YouTuber. Oh, he's reporting me to the young man. Dude, it's okay. Look, everyone's free. You're here free to preach.
Don't take my...
No, you're free to preach. And I'm free to film you. It's okay, it's okay.
I will call the police.
Okay, go on, call them. It's okay. Hey, everyone's free to film anyone. You're free to preach. I want to hear about Islam. Dude, it's okay, you're even wearing a mask. Salam alaikum, brother. You know me. We've been friends for years. No. All right. Oh, he's reporting me to other people. He thinks I'm going to get beaten up. Are you telling people that you want me to be hurt or something?
No, I know him.
All right, okay. Whoa, that's passive aggressive, turning it up. May, come on, it's hard for me to hear my own thinking. Oh, that's loud. Why are you turning it up?
Hold fast by that which we have, and hear our words.
So passive aggressive.
And we rebel.
Well, I guess it's peace upon him, but not peace upon me. Oh well. Oh, that doesn't sound... Oh, he's not paid for Spotify. He's getting adverts. That's me, I was videoing you.
Don't take any video.
It's fine, I was just wondering why you turned up the prayers so loud. Did you get told off by the guys in the shop? Oh, that's still loud. It's very loud, I can't hear myself think. Oh, it's a lady from the council. Maybe she's our savior. There's a lady here from Manchester City. That's very loud. Whoa.
من ذا الذي
I can't even YouTube at this volume. All right, he's turned it right down. Ah, he's getting told off by the council. Did it feel good to get told off by a woman? No? Fair enough. About a thing. Everywhere. Okay, I've spent a good 4 or 5 hours in Manchester. Just want to give you guys some concluding thoughts. The main feeling now is where there's a will, there's a way. Never seen Piccadilly Gardens so safe and secure because it's being policed. And all of a sudden, the government find, oh, we've got the resources now. Christmas markets are on. We will make it a safe and wholesome environment for all the family. And that's really good. I've really enjoyed it. Now, of course, a purveyor of chaos like myself, there is a bit of a sting in that there's been no craziness to film. A little bit of craziness. But generally, as a family man, I'm very glad that the city does feel safe with a slight little, read the small print, feel safe, check the asterisks at the bottom. But we all know that the government and the police forces do expect something very bad to happen. You know, like a mass event of some sort. So that's never good. So I guess we'll end with a joke that we started with, and that is Santa Claus's favorite gardening activity is hoeing. So on that note, ho ho ho.